tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. Hello to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, honey, my tea leaf readers, my tea baggers, and my tea biscuits, honey. What's your tea? What's your tea? What is your tea, my darlings? It's another glorious day, my babies, and I know you got all of your crumpets together, right? Because you know what time it is, honey. It's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's up? What's your tea, babies? Listen, I'm sitting up here letting folks know that we're on the air. You know, I didn't come on last week, child. I just was not feeling it. I was trying to really get with y'all, but honey, I was just not in the headspace for it, right? And I came across a discovery today that I want to share with you guys. I was listening to an interview with Felicia Rashad, okay? And you guys know that she is currently the Dean of Students over at Howard University in their Chadwick Boseman School of Fine Arts, okay? They renamed the theater after Chadwick Boseman. And they re-implemented the program. And so this is her last year. She took on a 3-year commitment, and so this is her last graduating class of this commitment. And so she's about to step down and get ready to move on. And she said something when they were asking her about her mom. Her mom will be 101 years old this year. So for her birthday last year, you know, they did this wonderful thing. And a lot of them, their mom's poetry, they had published in a book, okay, and made it available for everyone to purchase and this, that, and the third. So that was their birthday gift to their mother, Felicia Debbie, and they have a brother too. So I don't want to disrespect him by not including him. Mrs. Ayers, all of her children, okay, and she was saying how wonderful and how special she felt because I have a mother who loves me and a mother who insists on insisting her being the very best human they can be and to make sure they maximize all of their achievements, right? And it was the way how she said that, and she got a little emotional. She got, you know, teary-eyed and things. And she was just like, you know, I have a mother who really loves me, you know. And that hit me in my soul and in my crawl, honey, because I was sitting there looking. And there was some more in it. I had to go replay because I want to take that clip. I'm going to download that interview and I'm going to take that clip out and I'm going to play that for myself and use that as a mantra for myself. Because she eloquently stated something that I think all of us as offspring receive from our parents At the same time, it spoke to me because I don't have mine anymore. And what it made me do, or what I ended up doing because of those words, was reflect on the fact that y'all hear me talk about my apartment all the time, and that is it is really a testament to where my mindset is, right? Like, and I've been using the word depression. That my apartment shows my depression, and I'm going to change that starting today because I just realized something around about 9 o'clock this morning that it's not depression that I'm in. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And I've been stuck for the last 3 years. Okay. I've been in that era. And what it is, I told this to one of my nephews, my gay nephew, um, and things when he lost his mom. And I told him that, when he was a kid, I said, baby, you've been going through life as that child stuck there in that linear existence. And I always reference how many of y'all were Trekkies or Trekkers, okay? There's an episode on Deep Space Nine, right? Where he wasn't the captain, honey, he was the commander. Where the commander, and what was his name? I always call him Avery, but I forget what his name was on the show. Where he was having an experience, and they were saying about linear existence, and the entity was telling him, no, this is where you live, and in that, it always brought him back to the moment where his wife and had died in the fire and this, that, and the other. And the entity was telling him, no, this is where you live. You live here. You can't move beyond this point. Everything else in your life has been going on around you because you live here, you know. And it was in that, and having to face that trauma and having to face that, was he able to understand that he had not moved on from that spot. And I teach that lesson. And now I just realized it today, that I'm going to have to sit down and absolutely take that lesson, because I'm realizing I'm in that spot. I am there. Y'all know 2021 was the year that every month of 2021, I lost someone who was significant to me. Okay. And in some months I lost more than one. Right. November was the month that like 4 or 5 people passed in November alone, that I had close relationships with. Well, my uncle, I didn't have a close relationship with him, but he was family. He's my mother's eldest brother. They died 2 weeks apart from one another, right? So it was that discovery today that had me into this quandary, honey. I mean, I have been here, and I started to get my apartment in shape. I've actually started packing stuff that I got to get rid of. I've actually got stuff in the thing. And so it's like, okay, now it's all, the damn thing is already heavy. So what I'm probably going to have to do is take that stuff there and go ahead on and get rid of it. Right? Go take it to the place I want to take it to, and then start from there. So that way it's gone. So that way it's not just collecting, you know. But I've started, and so that there has been an interesting journey for me that I have to relive, not necessarily relive it, but I have to now take the lessons that I've been teaching other people, right? I process how to move forward, because I'm constantly teaching folks, when we lose someone significantly, particularly in this case, let me say a parent and a child, because my son and my mom passed 4 months apart, and I had another son of mine who had died 2 years prior in 2019. I always say that it is now our time to carry the baton. Y'all know when you run in the relay race and it's the 4-person relay, and you have to start running first, and the other person got to come up to catch you to pass you the baton because you already got to start the jog, right? Then when you come back to get the baton, they stop running because you're on the track and you're on the journey. So now this is my leg of the journey until I get to the person who I pass the baton to, right? Whoever that may be within the next 85 years of my existence on this planet. Y'all know I got about a good 85 years left, okay, on this side of creation. So I've got work to do, right? And in doing the work, I have to get over some things because I've been stagnant. I've been stagnant is a cute word to say lazy, wanting to get some things done, wanting to matriculate. And I have all the ideas in the world, and I've been able to articulate the ideas. I've been poor in my execution of the ideas. Now, my nephew, my sister's son, Keenan is so much like me, it's ridiculous. Okay, I think if I was heterosexual, honey, he's my heterosexual mini me, and he's so much like me in a lot of ways. And where I am with ideas and able to plot and plan, he's that way for execution. That boy can, oh my God, he's fabulous, fabulous. Okay, he and my niece Onicia, they're two peas in the pod, honey. Okay, they are two peas in the pod, and I keep telling her she's so much like her grandmother. It's ridiculous. Kevin is the brawn, like my brother. He is the one who, okay, just tell me what needs to be done, and damn it, it's a go, right? He's there, and I love it. Okay. Today, darlings, I'm drinking a new wine. I'll tell y'all about that in a minute. Mm. And I usually don't drink red wines, but okay. So that's where I am, and that's what today has been. And today is a culmination of why I wasn't here last week, because I just couldn't pull it together, honey. I sat on the couch and I'm like, okay, I got to do the show. And it felt like a chore. And I tell y'all, anytime I start to feel like it's a chore to do, I'm not going to come on the air, okay? Because then it becomes a chore and it feels like this is work. And I never want this to feel like work because I have too much fun with you guys, okay? And so that there is that. Now, listen, right now, before we do anything else, I just started a new Facebook page for the radio station. I want everyone, I'm going to put this down at the bottom. I want everyone to go to your Facebook right now, and I want you to go and like this particular page, honey. Okay, WTEA Radio. Okay, go like it right now. All right, I'm not. Don't want to scroll. Yeah, let me let it scroll. Put that on the ticker tape. Okay, WTEA Radio on Facebook. Y'all go there right now. Get all your friends and tell everybody. Go like the page. I just started it, so it's not going to be a lot up there. Y'all see the logo. Let's say WTET Radio, WTEA. And do that, okay, for me, because I'm putting together the radio station, okay. So how? We're looking to launch in a couple of months. I call myself trying to be cute and do the little 7-day trial thing, and I didn't do anything with the trial because I thought, okay, it'll start when I say I'm on the air. Girl, the damn thing started when I clicked the damn 7-day trial, and the damn thing ended yesterday. So shit, I didn't get a chance to do anything with my 7 days or whatever because I'm still trying to learn the system or whatever. So now, I kind of fucked that up a little bit, but these are the trials and errors of understanding the system, right? I'm in the process now. I got to upload music and more music and stuff because it's got to be done. And like, it's the format that I got to do. So I'm working on that. Okay. And we are going to have one of our listeners, honey, who's going to cut her chops, baby. We got E Groove gonna cut her chops, baby. She's gonna come over and be a DJ over there, honey. E Groove has been doing her thing with putting shows together. She's been wanting to do this for the longest time as the musicologist that she is, honey. And yeah, so we're gonna give her a shot over there on WTEA radio, honey. What's T, honey? WT, honey. Okay. So go over there like that right now. Okay. And then there's some other stuff coming down the way. That of course I'm working on and this, that, and the other, and I'll be sharing this stuff with you. I got to get our merch up. Are you guys ready for merch? Y'all like the dishing t-shirt? Y'all like the little polo shirts? We had these out for a little minute, but I didn't put them up on the site or whatever because I was like, okay. But you like the logo? Y'all like that? Y'all like it on the burgundy? Okay, ain't that cute? So yeah, we got that coming, and then I got some other stuff that I created that that's going to be lovely. Okay, I know Minister Vale, okay, Big Red. He made the original shirts that we had. Some of the stuff that we had. He made some of those. No, he made those, and then I just created a couple more that we're going to add to the pot so that we can have merch, honey. Give you guys some options and things. So we're going to do t-shirts and mugs and things like that or whatever. Of course, everybody got to have a tea mug, right? So I'm hoping to get the bigger, the one that look like soup bowls. That's the kind of mugs I want everybody to have. I don't necessarily want the coffee cups, but I'm trying to get the super bowls. So that we can. Oh, yeah, we want to be that way, darling. Okay. So I got to develop that page or whatever, okay? And I got to upgrade the website. So have you guys been to the website, dishingtea.com? Go over to the website, honey, and just check it out. I've got to do some upgrades over there and things. And of course, now we got to put WDTE. I keep saying WDTE because that was the original thing. But WT, honey. WT radio. What's T? That's the catch line, honey. What's T? Okay. So for WT radio, yeah, I got to add that in Kano. So we got to do some upgrades to the website. So I'm going to be, I'm a one-person show right now. We're doing all of this. And once we start getting coin coming in, I can pay somebody, and I got to get a team because I'm going to need somebody to be the web browser, all of those kinds of things. I need the marketing, PR, and all of that. So we're going to need a full team soon. Okay, everybody come over here, and expect to have a labor of love like this because this is my baby. So I'm doing it out of a labor of love, but everybody else is going to want to get paid. So we want to make sure that we do this the right way so that I can keep you, honey, because I don't need you bitches sitting up here talking about, that bitch don't pay no goddamn body. And carrying on, and then I got to deal with other problems and things of that nature. I've already gone through that with my play. Bitches didn't want to sell no tickets and then get mad because they couldn't get paid. You didn't sell no tickets. We told y'all that before you signed the contract. You got to sell tickets. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't sell tickets, so now you mad? Fuck it. Okay. Be that as it may. Okay. Now let me go over here to the comments. What we got over here? Hey, Big Meech, I see you downloaded my shows. Have fun listening to them later. I'm working on the next one. I know you are, girl. I'll finish it tomorrow when I've gotten enough sleep and can think. So far, I haven't slept in 3 days. Oh, girl, that's not good. That's not good. I told you what to do. Listen, if you can't sleep, I'm going to tell y'all, the sure way to go to sleep. Grab you a Bible. Go get you the King James Version of the Bible. Sit down and start to read it. And by the time you get through all that Shakespearean language, Child, it'll put you right to sleep. Trust truly, I'm telling you what I know. Okay. What we got? Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Hi, Charles. What's going on? How are you? Larry Hubbard. Hey, what's up, baby? I'm still a Trekkie. Okay, are you a Trekkie or a checker for the sophisticated children? There was the whole big, y'all remember there was a whole big old argument about Trekkie, trekker kind of thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, you love it. I do too, baby. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. We just getting started, baby. We just getting started. Everybody got an opinion, right? That's the title of today's show. Everybody has an opinion. Okay? Now, I want to start here because I want to get this done and out the way because I don't have any video footage. I did not want to play it. I did not want to play it over here because y'all have all seen it. If you haven't seen it, okay, go Google it. And I want to shout out comedian Yamanika. Yamanika, what's your last name? I can't think of your last name right now. I was on her Instagram page for half a second. Diddy dum diddy do, do I diddy dum diddy do. And I said, diddy dum, honey, diddy do. Well, Callie already got her money. She done already did this, and this, you know, and we knew, everybody knew that for this to have been settled as quickly as it was settled within 2 days of her filing that paperwork. Baby, that's unheard of. Unfucking heard of, okay? So we already knew that whatever they did not want to come out in court was going to be big, okay? Well, thank you, TMZ, CNN, or whoever else got this particular tape. Because now, all of a sudden, the tape from the video from the hotel they were in, with Diddy running down the hall and shit in his towel, wrapped in a towel, knocking that girl in her head and slinging her to the floor, kicking her, okay, stomping her, and then dragging her back to the apartment. Okay, to the room, to the hotel room, I'm going to call it the apartment. Okay, and then apparently he threw something at her. Now, whether it hit her or not, we don't know, but he threw something at her. Okay. So what do we expect to come from all of this? All we now have is the physical evidence that said he did the shit. Well, listen, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Folks have been saying it. Hell, she said it. And the proof that he had settled this case was everything. Now I want to go something, and I'm going to say something, and this is only in comparison because I'm trying to get y'all to see something. All right, because the attitude about this is that, oh well, you know, it was what it was. We could say I was young, I was this, I was that. Because wasn't this the same thing that Dr. Dre went through when Michelle went public about this shit in her documentary about her life story, and how Dr. Dre used to whoop her ass and carrying on, and Dr. Dre stood up there and was like, oh, well, gave her half a fucked up apology and shit. And yet y'all still went out and bought them goddamn Beats headphones and shit, didn't you? You still supported him, didn't you, when you found out that shit was true? See, this is where we are with all of this. And I want to ask you guys something, because here we are now in an age where all of this shit is coming to the light. We've been knowing stuff like this been happening. When we were kids, we heard about the wiles of Hollywood, honey. Oh, you don't want to get into Hollywood, right? We've been hearing all that since we were kids. Now, those of us who have gotten into the business are seeing what's going on. Those of us who got a little piece of power now feel as though they could run the world and they are above the law because they got X amount of coin. Okay? He that holds the purse, honey, make all the rules. Ain't that what it is? Well, I can't say hold the purse, honey, because many folks be holding the purse, but ain't got shit in there. I'm gonna say he who has the coin. Okay, he who has the coin make the rules. So now we have these people who have been in power. All right, we have been allowing them to have this kind of power because they jump, because they say some stupid shit. Okay, because they say some stupid shit, or because they got goons they carrying on that could sit up there and fuck your shit up or whatever. Because we say these kind of things and they do these kind of things, we have quote unquote allowed them to have this piece of power. So now they let that power go to their heads, and then they think they could treat any and everybody the way that they do. What is this video going to prove? Nothing but what we've already come to surmise that was true. Right? We've already surmised that. So now what is this going to do? And better yet, what are you going to do as fans of this man? Does this change your outlook on him? Does this keep you wanting to say Diddy is this and Diddy is that? Are you able to separate the art from the person? Because see, right now, this here becomes more than just a mistake or, or somebody being human. This is domestic violence. This was a cover-up. This was a crime. This here was all of that. Okay, so now what does that mean? Are y'all still going out to buy y'all Ciroc? What y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna be y'all ride or die and shit? Y'all with your boy, whatever? Are y'all looking at this like, okay, that I want to challenge? I'm going to extend her challenge because she said I want everybody who felt that Callie was doing this for a bag. Now that y'all have seen this video, what do you think is this is now? Was it for the bag or what? Because a lot of us and a lot of folks still think that, oh, she was just after a coin. Huh? She was just after a coin. Okay. Let's talk about it. Okay. Let's talk about it. Oh, wait a minute. Can I edit? Oh, I could have just, I erased the damn thing. I could have just edited. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do two things at the same time and fuck the damn thing up. I done fucked up the thing. When I just realized something. I'm redoing the banner and I'm because I'm seeing I got new people coming in and they just seeing WTEA radio scroll, and I need to put up there what it's for. So go like the WTEA Facebook page. That's what I need to say. Okay. All right, there we go. So what does that do? Okay, and at this particular stage of the game, as people, as black, now let me talk to black men. Let me talk to black men because see, this here is us. This is us talking to us. Because see, for some strange reason, heterosexual black men still got this thing of a man is supposed to keep their woman in check. And see, this is the kind of bullshit that is expected of a real man or some kind of macho man or whatever the case may be. That because a bitch ain't doing what you said, what she's supposed to do or do what you say she's supposed to do, you're supposed to knock her in the mouth or whoop her ass or this, that, and the other to let her know, you don't take no shit and you don't disrespect me. After seeing this, what are your thoughts about it? For those of y'all who are in his camp, see, here's where it is, because I'm still faulting everything. R. Kelly could not have been R. Kelly without the motherfuckers in his camp. Y'all got him in there, and everybody in his motherfucking camp should have gone to jail as well. Especially the motherfucker that said that shit in the damn documentary that said, oh, we knew she was young. We went and falsified her records so they could get married. When that came out of his mouth, he should have been one of the main ones that they had put and locked his ass up and put in shackles and shit. Everybody in the camp, because y'all encourage it. Because if y'all didn't, either you wouldn't be in his camp now, okay, or he could respect y'all because there's somebody who stands up to his ass, who not afraid of him or not, and carrying on. You understand? Because everybody ain't no motherfucking yes man. Or are you? Okay. What is that? Okay. So now I think I'm mishearing this. Callie has already got her settlement and carrying on. But now I'm hearing that they're trying to go after him for criminal charges. And I don't know who the person is trying to go after that. If it's the state or who, I don't know who this is, but she already got hers. You understand? But are the lawyers trying to talk her into going into, having a criminal case? Because see, now that we got evidence, that's a whole separate issue. Because now his ass can go to jail. Or are they going to use this in conjunction with all this other shit that they're trying to do with the Diddy parties and the death of Dr. D? See, I got to that's the part that I missed because when I just reflected on the video and I could hear the stuff, but I wasn't listening, for interpretation and for clarity. So I got to hear the story in its entirety so I could hear what's going on. But I want to add, black men, where are y'all? Don't get quiet on me. Don't fucking get quiet on me. Because see, this here is man to man. Here. And I don't care what your orientation is. This is man to man. What say you about this fuck shit right here? And how come we as black men don't know how to stand up to other black men when they own fuck shit like this? And how come we always salute this kind of shit? How come it is so masculine? See, this is where the whole idea of toxic masculinity come into play. And I don't like the term toxic masculinity because I don't think that that masculinity is toxic. I think it could be uber, where you're trying to overcompensate some shit. Okay, and you could be very Neanderthalish. But as far as being toxic, I don't necessarily I don't subscribe to that particular term. Because if I subscribe to that term, then I got to subscribe to toxic femininity as well. Which, okay, if we're going to say that, if we're going to keep toxic there, because, yeah, there's some women shit that's just as toxic. Okay? Anyway, where are we with all of this? Because, see, we sit up here and encourage this kind of behavior, and in a lot of time, we reward it. And how do we reward it, children? Because we keep supporting the art. We keep putting money in their pockets. For those who pimps, ballers, and shot callers, y'all will sit up there and say, okay, he did the right thing because he had to keep his bitch in line. Or how about this one? Those of you who on the fence end will say, that was his business. That's their personal business. And I really don't want to get into all of that because we don't know what she did to aggravate him or whatever. She could have been pushing the line. She could have hit him first and this, that, and the other. And you're absolutely right with all of that. But here's where this is. Here's what this is as far as that video is concerned. You in a motherfucking towel. And you ran out the room to chase her down. She at the elevator. Trying to leave that motherfucker. And you came out of the room in a towel. To run down the hall, knock her in her head, knock her to the ground, kick her, stomp her, and then drag her back to the room. Now, what in that says anything that was right, self-defense? What in that says anything about that? Huh? And we're going to play that game that she may have hit him first and all of that. She left. She was at the elevator. This wasn't all encapsulated in the motherfucking room. I see him. Oh, what is up with me and motherfucker today? That's been the word. I'm on this word today. Okay. What's up? How come we ain't there? How come? Men folk, y'all, the men, don't get quiet on me. Don't get fucking quiet in these damn comments. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. See, we want to beat our chest and talk about how much of a goddamn man that we are and shit. But this is some fuck shit. So where we at with it? Where we at? And as a gay man, y'all hear what my voice says, fuck this motherfucker. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care. At this particular point, now if you're on the, because I'm here too. Now that the video has been released, what was the point of releasing the video now? We've been talking about this. Well, she got that money. How much? What, 2-3 months ago? She got the money way back when. The video didn't come out way back when. It came out at this particular time. So what, are y'all building a case? Y'all trying to make sure he go down? Are y'all trying to R. Kelly him? Or y'all trying to Bill Cosby him? What you doing? Huh? What are you doing? And why is it that and I'm going to get on the media for this because and you need to come out and say it. If you don't have any evidence about it, shut the fuck up. Why do y'all keep bringing Jennifer Lopez up in this shit? Oh, well, he dated Jennifer Lopez for 2 years and blah, 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 blah. And y'all are insinuating that she knows something about that girl being killed. That's what y'all getting at. Okay, and y'all talking all around it and this, that, and the other because you have no proof and you don't want to get sued. But that's nasty and it's hateful. Nasty and hateful. That's nasty and it's hateful. And it's sensationalized. It is sensational, and y'all ain't no good for that. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all ain't no fucking good. Y'all ain't no good. Larry, what you say she do? Okay, then prove it. If she does, prove it. Where the tapes at? Where the videos? Okay, where are all of my investigative reporters and those children who like to go and undercut, uncover shit? Find it. Y'all found this goddamn tape. Y'all found this. Go find it. Uh-huh. That's what, hey. Because right now we just got a whole bunch of speculation. And see, when there's a whole bunch of speculation, you leave it up to public opinion. And what is it? The court of public opinion. That's it. Okay. And if that's the case, then hell, these folks will never have a restless or sleepless. They'll be defending this forever. It's just like ever since Chris Brown and Rihanna got into that fight, that's all everybody talk about. Every time it's this kind of shit, or if he do something bad, what's the first thing they go to? Well, he did jump on Rihanna. Child, that was so long ago. And then we come to find out she was the one whooping his ass first. Okay? So they would never get over this. So if she knows something, go prove it. Go prove it. Okay? You say they will all be screaming his name because to them, being the king, any kind of king, excuses everything. He's a genius and he's the king according to them. You know what? Okay. Is it they want fame, money, and power through these men because they have no money and no power for so long? They will live vicariously through everybody to get it or think they got it. Now that's good, and you're right, because that's what yes men are. The yes men will sit down there and use all of this to their advantage because they in the circle, they in the loop, they in the this, they in the that, trying to make moves and trying to get into those particular places and think that because they're there, it's supposed to mean something. I'm gonna tell y'all, working as hotel security, honey, it's always the entourage that fucks up shit. It ain't never the star, it's the entourage. Always, and they always the ones that got all the mouth. Shit go down, they're always the ones trying to defend something. They always want a refund. They always want something. It's always that goddamn entourage. Always. Okay? Always. What you say? You know what's true. I don't know what's true. I'm speculating that it is. I don't know. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point that I'm saying, because let's put it like this. Okay. Just because you and I hang out, I don't know what the hell you do when I'm not with you. If I dip to the bathroom and say, hey, hold up, baby, let me go to the bathroom, I don't know what the fuck happened while I was away. And I'm coming back up on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and okay, now let's get real. Now, see, I've been dealing with queens forever and a day. And I know sissies would do some fuck shit in the bar. I'm on the dance floor, whatever. I come back to my goddamn table. And because we all for one and one for all or whatever bullshit, you done got into some bullshit. Now I got to sit up here and figure out, first off, I'm going to say, whoa, stop this shit because this is my girl or this is my dude or whatever. Then when we all said and done, then I come to get the real tea and find out you the bitch at fault. Now I got to whoop your ass because, bitch, you sit up there starting shit. And they're supposed to think that I'm just going to automatically have your back. And so that kind of shit you got to pull away from, because it's like, no, wait a minute, you're not going to keep putting me into some bullshit. Thinking that I'm supposed to come in and clean up yo. No, that's not the tea. That's not tea. Okay? Now, maybe she does. Maybe I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't there at the club. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay? She may have known how it started, but may not have known how it ended. Or the other way around. She may not know how it started, but she may have known how it ended. And said, okay, wait a minute here. Let's devise a plan. We don't know. We don't know. We're only speculating. Okay? And because of the speculation, hell, this girl, now we got to deal with reputations. She has children and carrying on, and now they are of age to read social media and carrying on, hear all these, ridiculous shits about their mom and things. And that's one of the differences that we didn't have when we were kids. We heard the gossip in the streets, but nobody came to and said that to everybody's face or whatever without an ass whooping. And especially now that, listen, I heard, I went to my mama because this lady, her name was Denise, and she did not like my mother. Okay, she did not like my mother. And I know one time, honey, she was sitting up there because she thought that her man and my mother were fucking, and they wasn't. Okay, but they had grew close, right? And Denise couldn't handle it. And I was sitting on the porch one time, and Denise was talking to Big Mama, Fred's daddy, Fred's mama rather. And she was talking to Big Mama, and all of a sudden she's up there and said, "Oh no, he was out there with that slut Lorraine." And I didn't say nothing, but I went to her. I said, "Mama, she called you a slut." Well, and, and I saw my mama's face, twitch up. But mama didn't do nothing in front of me because, this is adult shit, right? And I was what? This was 79. Yeah. This is 79. So I'm like 9 going on 10. 9 going on 10. So at that particular point, you heard shit in the street, and it was gossip or whatever. But now these kids got social media. So for folks to talk about their parents, and it's all on social media. Every time you turn on, click, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, it's on all of the pages, And because it's on all of the pages, what is that supposed to do to these kids? And then you trying to explain some shit. Now, I went to my mother because somebody called my mother a slut. Now, you tell me I got to explain to my child because it done started trending that because I was dating this man, they tell me I may be responsible for a murder. I got to explain that to my kids. Really? Okay. Yeah, let's talk. But I still say, what is this video supposed to do now? Okay. Y'all ain't saying nothing. What's up, Bud? Nighthawk Networker over there. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna let y'all have that, but I'm gonna still be on my tangent, okay? Because what I say, everybody got a fucking opinion, right? Okay. Well, let's go here. Let's go here. Okay. You ready? Y'all ready? Where is it? Where is it? I didn't label the damn thing the right way. I just loaded it up. Let me ask y'all something, because the question, no, let me play the video first. And then here, okay?
Bill is mad this morning. In all the homes where there's two men, I call it Mudville. There's no mother to celebrate because there's no female in there. And I don't care how he tries, you're not a female. You can be the top sissy or the bottom sissy, you still a man. You're not a female. There's no mother in that house. Praise the Lord. So we come here today to celebrate mothers. Yes, sir.
Oh, damn, I'm gonna play that one more time because he said something that got cut.
Bill is mad this morning. In all the homes where there's two men, I call it Mudville. There's no mother to celebrate because there's no female in there. And I don't care how he tries, you're not a female. You can be the top sissy or the bottom sissy, you still a man. You're not a female. There's no mother in that house. Praise the Lord. So we come here today to celebrate mothers. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get into it. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, honey. Okay. You heard him, Larry. Yes, the fuck he did say Mudville because he wanted to say Shitville. You understand where he was going with that bullshit? Okay. Let me ask this question. What is it that, because I've been seeing it, he's one of them, it's another one. What's his name? Gino Jennings or whatever the fuck his name is. And there's another one out there. Okay, it's three of them that I've come across lately. And then, of course, we got Juanita Bynum. You know, when she talking about the boys and the suits and carrying on. We still got Kimberly out there on her bullshit. What is it with all these pastors that want to come for the rainbow alphabet children? Now, let me tell you something. And I'm going to say this, and I don't give a fuck about who get mad about it. I give two cents less than a good goddamn. Okay? I wish somebody would come and challenge my motherhood. Yes, because I'm a mother of a house. And I know damn well I was born male. I got a penis and two testicles like every man that was born. But I dare you to come to me and tell me how much of a mother I ain't. Because, bitch, everything about what I do for mine, I'm mama and daddy. You understand? Now, I can nurture. I can sit down there, all them damn things that you say women supposed to do. I cook, I clean, I sew buttons on motherfucking shirts. I go up there to the school and make sure that my kids and carrying on were in the school. when I was dealing with my brothers and sisters and things, and I was helping raise them. Listen, I could run a household. I balance a budget, bitch. I go grocery shopping. I know how to sit up there and make a motherfucking meal out of nothing. I wish a bitch would come and tell me how much of a mother I ain't because I'm male. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and the shit that you stand on. Because just like this, and let me ask every last one of you who's supposed to be traditional Christians and say you want to be like Jesus, if you can say Jesus is a mother to the motherless and a father to the fatherless, how come I can't and I say I want to be just like him? I'll wait. Oh, I'm gonna say that one more time. If my goal is to be like Jesus as a Christian or as a believer, and you can sit up there and preach he's a mother to the motherless and a father to the fatherless, how come I can't be? Because it's all about energy. I know when my babies come through here, I know exactly what energy they need. I know exactly how to talk to them too. I know when they need mama and I know when they need daddy. You understand? I know when they need auntie and I know when they need motherfucking uncle. You understand? I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would. Male, female, I don't give a fuck. I wish a bitch would come and challenge anything about my motherhood. Here, because I'm a male. Here, there's females out there who are not able to have children, but they have become nurturers. They have become the community mothers. Do you understand that? And don't live in a household. They may be in a house without kids. How fucking dare you sit down there and diminish a community because you want to be biblically correct, or at least spout this shit that you think is biblical because it's the word. Ain't that a bitch? And then here's the part. You want to go whether you the top sissy or the bottom sissy. Ooh, really? Really? The top sissy or the bottom sissy? Bitch, wait a minute. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Stop. Please stop. Ha! Ha! Because that was a new one on me. Coming from the pulpit. And it's been a long time since I had a new one come from the pulpit, right? So now you sit up there top sissy, bottom sissy and folks, right? Okay, you're coming for that, right? And why could it just be the homosexual? Now they got to be sissies, okay? And everything about my definition of sissy said that anybody who doesn't know how to take care of business, a sissy is a wimp, somebody who wimps out on shit. And I know motherfucking well, honey, there's very few gay folks who are sissies. And the bitches who are, I don't fuck with. Okay, and the bitches who are, I don't fuck with motherfucking sissies, bitch. How dare you act as if you don't know how to take care of yourself, bitch? What? Excuse you. Excuse your existence, honey. Wait a minute. There's got to be some kind of protocol here. Because even if you are as femme as you say you are, bitch, all of us who are femme queens and butch queens, bitch, we all knew that the strength of a woman is everything. That's what we emulate. All of us, honey, come from where we understood Wonder Woman, the Bionic Woman. We understood Get Christy Love. We understood Cleopatra Jones. We understood Charlie's Angels. We understood Police Woman. Bitch, what the fuck is you doing? You better judo chop some shit, bitch. You better fling a motherfucker over there. You better bad girl kick this motherfucker. Bitch, what is wrong with you? We don't tolerate sissy shit like that. And you want to say top sissy, bottom sissy like you done said something. Fuck you and the shit that you stand on, honey. Which lets me know you done been tipping or want to tip or somebody been telling you about tipping. top sissy, bottom sissy. What? Child by. Yeah, that's under my skin. Wait a minute. Let me go to the comments. Let me go to the comments. Let me go to the comments, honey. Just too near trying to get caught up with your combo. Oh, come on up in here, honey. You'll catch it. Guess that church is not all inclusive. Shaking my head. Okay, you know what? Okay. So does that foolishness apply to the ladies who choose to celebrate themselves on Father's Day? How about that? Because now get out of my head, Buck. Okay. Hey, Rose, what's going on, baby? Big means you have empathy and sympathy where my mother didn't. Dad was the nurturer in our house. Mom was more selfish, even though she knows how to cook and clean. Okay. Okay, that's what he said. Yeah, that's what the fuck he said, a bastard. What happened to judge not lest ye be judged? Listen, you know what? Here's what that is, Buck. Now catch this. Because as long as the quote-unquote judgment is about sin, and they quote-unquote calling out sin, then they don't consider that a judgment call, honey. That there was calling out sin. But yet you sit up there and say, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So you preach that from the pulpit, but because you are quote-unquote calling out sin, see, that's not a judgment call. That there is just that there is standing on the word. See, this is how all this shit become convoluted. Believe in having y'all know that, because I'm a very spiritual person, and I was born and raised in the Christian faith. Okay. However, since I became my own person, and I had to get rid of grandma's Jesus, I had to get rid of my mama's Jesus, I had to get rid of my brother's Jesus, I had to get rid of my daddy's Jesus, I had to get rid of everybody else's Jesus, and God, and the ideologies and concepts, and I had to understand who God is for me and to me. And in that, there's nothing nobody can tell me about it. I don't give a fuck. You can't tell me about my life. You can't tell me about my relationship. And in this instance, because we just celebrated Mother's Day, you ain't gonna tell me nothing about my mother to my kids and those who call me mother, because I got those who call me mama, and I got those who call me daddy, and then I got those who call me Big Papa. Now get that. Now fuck with it if you want to. Then I got Big Daddy. Okay. Don't fuck with this. Don't fuck with it. Yes, and I got a baby daddy. Now how about that? Okay. And I got a baby daddy. Someone who is the masculine of the, come in as a father type and help nurture in the more masculine way that I could be, because that was his personality and that's who he is. So yes, we had a two-parent household situation, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and being a mother of a house, for those of you who don't like that, I don't listen. I see, this is what they don't understand, because I got to deal with the shit that y'all keep throwing away, that y'all keep saying that God don't love and this, that, and the other. Do you realize what it is to repair that? To repair a broken man? Huh? To repair a broken man. Because it's more than just crazy glue, damn it. And you do realize that even though using crazy glue, that you don't repair it 100% because there's still chips that you didn't get. Those little slivers that you couldn't put together. Oh, it looks perfect. Okay? The arm on that coffee pot, honey, is standing still. But if you look closely, there's still a couple of chips that didn't quite make it. But you got to look close, right? Because it's not 100%. Because it was shattered. It was in pieces. And we got to put it back together. So yes, I know how to be nurturing, and I know how to sit down there and be encouraging, and I know how to sit down there and be loving and be accepting and understanding about what it is to be unconditional loving. Because most fathers don't know that. Fathers only know brute and strength and get out there and get a job. And they're the discipline. You know what I'm saying? They're the structure. The mothers are the nurturers, the ones that sit down there and will bless you out and yet kiss the boo-boo at the same time, beat your ass. You know what Ving Rhames say in Holiday Heart? He said, honey, I will beat hell out you. I will praise the Lord, but beat hell about you. Okay? And oh no, pray for you and beat hell about you, however the saying goes. But that's what a mother does. Okay, and it's all about the energy, which is why many folks find you got your, you know how many got your work mama on your job, huh? The one who come in and it's just like that mother figure on the job. Okay, and that there's the same kind of energy because you can find a mother type figure anywhere. Okay. And child, please, you can't tell me. I wish, child, please, I will beat somebody's ass for real. Don't you ever question my motherdom because I'm not female. Because there's many females who can't have children. How about that? There's many females, honey, who are not mothers because they done gave their kids up. They don't want it. They didn't have the fortitude to be. Huh? And you gonna say, bitch, if you please. I wish you would. I'll probably outmother your motherfucking wife, bitch, just because she had your goddamn kids. That don't mean she's a mother, honey. That just means she's a mama because she had them goddamn kids. She bore children. Good. What does that mean? Understanding how to nurture their talents and push them in the direction that they seem that they want to go. Encouraging them to be their very best, understanding their shortcomings, not cussing them out because they don't get it the way that you get. Understanding that each child is individual. And you got to understand how each child functions. Could you imagine that? Imagine the mothers of old, our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers that had 12, 13, 14, 17 children. You got 17 different personalities in that motherfucking house. 17 different personalities. And God help you if they're Pisces and Geminis, because then it's doubled and tripled and quadrupled. Okay. All these different personalities that you got to understand and put together and know who your children are. Understanding that look, I could look at you, man. You everybody know that mama stare, bitch. And I got do I my aunt said this to my cousin. Do I got to turn around and look at you? Ooh, baby. I had just met my aunt. I did not know she existed. Okay. This is my mother's eldest sister, Mary Ann. And sweetheart, when I tell you she and my mother were twins, my mama the baby girl, okay? Mama the baby girl, Mary Ann was the eldest girl, okay? And they're 14 years apart. And her son, Terry, and I are 14 years apart. Both of Mama and Mary Ann are Geminis. Terry and me are Pisces. And both of us are gay, okay? Catch that. And this was at my grandmother's repast or whatever. And Mary Ann was over at my uncle's house and carrying on and we talking and Terry talking, running his mouth about Mary Ann and her husband Leroy. Now Mary Ann was married to Leroy and Mama was married to Larry. Okay, both of them dealing with motherfuckers who want to box, right? So Terry is going through telling this story about how, you know, Mary Ann had kicked him down the steps or whatever, right? And I'm all proud and shit because I'm like, well, Mama took Daddy over the table. You know, we exchanged the stories. And Mary Ann turned on, she said, okay, Terry, that's enough. And Terry got to laugh. He said, oh, Mama, da. And he's still going. And she turned around. She said, I said that's enough, now quit talking. And Terry kept bumping them gums. And baby, she turned around. Do I got to turn around and look at you? Baby, the hair on my back stood up because I heard my mama come out of her mouth. And I know what my mama, with that tone, was a slap coming, right? Terry's eyes got like mine because we both had saucers like in the cartoons. Yeah. And that's when I knew that Marianne was my mama's sister, right? That's when I knew it. And they looked at Marianne was very fair skinned, a high yellow as we called them. But she and my mother looked alike, right? But it wasn't until then that I got it. I was like, oh my God, my mama just came out of her mouth. And that's her older sister. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's two of them, Jesus. I was scared. I was scared. And so, being around that and being raised by women like that, honey, listen, you will never, ever, ever come from my motherhood. You will never do it. You will never do it. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck how you do it. All of my kids, honey, all of my kids will stand up and vouch. And even the ones who don't like me. Okay? Even the ones that don't like me. My daughter, my heterosexual daughter, honey, Miss Kanisha, her ass, honey, she felt the brunt. But I had to get her together. Okay? I had to teach her how to be a woman. And this, and then put women. See, now here's where it is, because I'm not arrogant enough to think that I knew all it was to be a woman, because I'm not female. You understand? So I had to make sure I had positive females around to carry her over. You understand? To carry her over, because I could only give her what I got and understanding what a woman is. But I needed a female there to carry her over so that she could have that connection. You understand? That's what, when I tell you a man can't raise no woman and a woman can't raise no, that's what I mean. I knew what my limitations were. So because I'm not female, and yet I was a mother, I had to go get a female who was able to carry her over. I could take her to the line, honey, but shit, hey, okay, baby, you on your own here. I got some help on the other side. Now you got to cross that line, grab her hand, and she'll take you over. You understand? I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would. I used to get offended when my kids wouldn't send me nothing for Mother's Day or wouldn't call me for Mother's Day. I used to when I was younger, because I was like, you know what? For the hell that I went through, your biological mama wasn't there when you did all this bullshit. That was me. Your mama don't know them tears. You crying over this motherfucking man. We got to sit up here and wonder what the hell is going on. I got to come and take you to the hospital with shit because you done set up and fell out. Okay? Your mama wasn't there when this man broke your heart, bitch, and we sitting outside in the car because you want to go play stakeout in front of the man's car. Yeah, Pete, I'm talking about your ass. You want to play stakeout because you mad, and I'm there to make sure you don't go to motherfucking jail, bitch. I'm in the car with you instead of letting you be by yourself. I'm there as a ride or die to make sure shit don't jump off. And you're in the beginning here, you said mama, the Mother's Day card, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute, where's mine? You know, that used to burn me back in the day. Now, you know, I've gotten over that because I know the work that I've done with my children speaks volumes. And I know that what I was doing and what I do is ministry. Now, that is what you're not going to take from me either, because, see, that's the other thing that you Christian children, you traditional Christian children, don't want to accept. And that there is every male, especially gay men who call themselves mother, that there is ministry, because we're dealing with the people that you threw away. We're dealing with the people that you say is going to burn in hell. We're dealing with those people and show them how God still loves them when the church won't. So you will never, ever, ever come from my motherhood, whether I'm the top sissy, the bottom sissy, or both, motherfucker. You will never come from my motherhood. Yes, I take that so motherfucking personal. And thank God I was not sitting in his service when he did that. Thank God I was not sitting there. Because you will never, not with my ministry, not with what it is that I do, not with what it is that we have to do, not with what it is when we taking these babies off these streets and carrying on, not when we have to sit down there and mold them and shape them and build their esteem. We have to build their esteem so they can understand it's self-esteem. We have to build it, and then they get it to where it becomes self-esteem at that point. You understand? Build it so that they know they all right. Show them their flaws. Let them make their mistakes because they're kids mentally. I don't care how old they are. When they come to these doors, they're kids. You got to see where they are. They may even be teenagers. How about that? Because some of my kids came to me as teenagers, mentally. They're going through that pubescent period, out and about, thinking they're grown. They could do whatever the fuck they want to do. And you got to structure. You got to structure that so that they can be progressive and positive and productive citizens. So when they go out, they're able to handle this world on their terms as gay men and I got straight kids. And whatever their sexual orientation is, you have to give them the tools. You have to give them the tools in order to go out there. So no, you're not going to come from my motherhood, honey. No, the fuck you ain't. No, you ain't. You can have whatever, you can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe about it, but you will never come from mine. Deal with them other bitches who gonna let you talk that foolishness, honey, but you will never, ever come from mine. You hear me? And I said what the fuck it is I said, and I meant, and I stand 10 toes down and waist deep in it, bitch, and I'm 6'4". So you do the math. Damn, I'm empty. Now, this is a good time to take a breath. I told you I was going to tell you about this wine in a minute, what I was drinking. This is new for me, okay? Y'all see that? It's a red wine. Okay, it doesn't taste like a Cabernet. I'm just going to say it's a red wine, okay? Is it made with organic grapes? And this is what? Oh, it's a 2015 from Chile. Okay, y'all see that? I got this from the donut factory, honey. We had some people there that were doing a wine tasting, and they had bought in all these different wines or whatever. And so this is one they were gonna throw it away because they opened the bottle and they were pouring it for folks to take, and so it was. I was like, that's alcohol abuse. Why y'all throwing that away? They said, well, they didn't want us to take it or whatever. I said, oh no. We didn't go do that. I would gladly have that, okay? Because nobody was drinking from the bottle. It was a brand new bottle. So, and then to try it, I'm trying to get. Can y'all see the name? I don't know if the F is silent. So I'm going Agel Aliara. Okay. This is a Chile wine it's a 2015 bottle. I'm told that, I'm not sure if this was a $75 bottle, but I was given a couple more brand new bottles that were $75 bottles. So this one, honey, I can actually do this. Now I'm drinking it on my own right now. But this here, honey, would be a wonderful, wonderful wine to have with steak or whatever, because I could taste I could just taste that, a lot of beef or some pasta with beef in it. I could taste that really going well with that. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I was drinking right now. But my glass is empty, so I got to do something about that. So wait a minute, let me go and let me do this. Thank you so much for believing in me in the area. She never believed in me. She thought I was bullshitting and wasting my time. So did Dad. Okay. Their dreams were smaller, mine are bigger. Dad was the nurturer in our house. You don't have to be a woman to do that. How about that? Okay. Now you said that. It tells a lot. Okay. What you say now? And they wonder why our black church culture dying. These types of comments are wise. See there? Okay. Now let's stay on the church thing because let me go here. Let me go here, darling. I want to go here because how many of y'all? Where is it? Did I put it? Did I say I put it in here? Say I put his thing in here, Jesus. I don't see it. Wait a minute. How many of y'all? Oh Lord, that's why I didn't download it. I thought I was watching it. That's why I was watching, and I thought, oh no, 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 no. It might be over here. I think y'all heard the oh no, you know what? No, I didn't. I did not download it. I was watching the full uh speech. That's what I did not, because the full thing is 20 minutes long. So I was watching the full thing. How many of y'all have heard? No, I got it somewhere, don't I? Wait a minute. Child, what I do with the thing? What did I do with the thing? Wait, who is this? Is it that same pastor? Hold on, y'all.
Whatever you mismanage, you.
No. That's something else. Hold on, not yet. I'm gonna play that later. What I do with the damn thing? Oh, Demetrius, you were on a roll. I thought I had the clip up here. No, it should have been. It was there, wasn't it? Oh, dag blasted. I want y'all. I'm gonna find it because I want y'all to hear it for yourself. Okay, I want y'all to hear his commencement speech. This is Harrison Butker. Okay, the football player. And for the graduating class over there at Benedictine College. And y'all do know that Benedictine College is a private Catholic college, right? So, uh, they invited him to come and say his piece and to address the class and et cetera, et cetera. So I'm like, okay, very interesting. And of course, he went viral, okay, because of some shit that he said. But I'm trying. Wait a minute, I got to get it because the clip that they playing is probably the part that is most inflammatory. But I got a perspective on it. Let me pull it up because I want to make sure that we get it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. But I want you guys to hear something, okay? Um, oh no, no, I knew that was too much because that was too long of a clip. It was 2 minutes long. I'm trying to just get him. I don't want the news story. I want his clip that went out. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me because I thought I had it in the queue and I did not. Okay, I did not. thinking that it was there. Oh Lord, here I go. Okay, and I want to get it. Damn it. Shit. No, that's inside edition. No, I want. That is not what that's not what I want. I want y'all to hear him without everything else. I just want y'all to hear that piece of the pie. Okay, hold on. Is this it? Or okay, hold on. I think I got it, and I'm going to share this because I want y'all to hear this. Um, Wait a minute. I want to present. Yeah, share screen. Okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all know my allergies are starting to act up. That's why I'm sitting up here rubbing my eye. All right, now let's get into this.
I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. To the gentlemen here today, part of what plagues our society is this lie that has been told to you that men are not necessary in the home or in our communities. As men, we set the tone of the culture, and when that is absent, disorder, dysfunction, and chaos set in. Be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men. Do hard things. Never settle for what is easy. Bad policies and poor leadership have negatively impacted major life issues. Things like abortion, IVF, surrogacy, euthanasia, as well as a growing support for degenerate cultural values in media, all stem from the pervasiveness of disorder. Our own nation is led by a man who publicly and proudly proclaims his Catholic faith, but at the same time is delusional enough to make the sign of the cross during a pro-abortion rally.
Okay, shit. Damn it. Okay, that's they've taken chopped it up. Okay, because they're all over. But y'all heard a lot of that, right? And what part the part that got everybody was when he was talking about the women and carrying on, and he got to talk about his wife, and um, she became her she fulfilled her potential when she became a wife and homemaker. Okay, and so basically, the whole speech that he just gave, the commencement speech, just told these women, honey, I don't give a damn about you getting your little degrees or whatever, but you're not going to be anything unless you are a wife and a homemaker. Okay. Now I'm going to say this because when I first heard it, I was like, did he just say that for real? Wait a minute. You know what? Hold on. I just thought about something. I know where I got it. Well, I could that part because I think that's the part that's missing because I need the reaction. I need the reaction, darling. Because when I heard it, when I heard it, honey, I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute, honey. Now you said that for real. Okay. For real, you said that. I meant it. And you said that with your chest. Okay, in full chest form. Okay. In full chest form, honey. He wasn't playing. He did not deviate from the script or anything, honey. He said what he said. And I'm gonna play it again so y'all can hear the part I'm trying to get y'all to hear. Okay, now hold on. Give me a second because I gotta let this download or whatever, and then I gotta upload it into the system. But in the meantime and in between time, honey, um, what'd you say? Caveman mentality. Aha! Come on through. Okay, come on through. And then it's a slap in the face to everybody else because he challenges other men by saying that we ain't men because of X, Y, and Z, you know? And but it wasn't until um, I was listening. Where is it? Oh, child. Oh, see, that's why. Wait a minute. I downloaded it, but where did it go? Where did it go? Wait a minute. Let me go all files. Oh, it's not finished downloading. That's why. Okay, give me a minute, y'all. It ain't finished. I was about to get upset. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I just did this, but it hasn't finished. That's what it is. Okay, give me a couple seconds because it's not all the way done yet. But again, in listening to him, he has basically insulted the entire world, and you know, because of these being his particular beliefs, and that's cool. Okay, you can believe however you want to believe, but at the same time, I'm telling these women, honey, okay, yeah, okay, you graduating, yeah, but you ain't gonna be shit unless you are a wife and a mother and a homemaker. Okay, and yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, it's uploading into the system. I'm gonna play it in a minute. Okay. Oh shit! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. They're gonna tell me I got one too many things up in here. Hold on. Oh Lord, what did I just? I got to take some of this shit up out of here. Oh yeah, he can come up out of here. I don't do him already. All right. We almost there. Y'all ready? Because it's processing. Mm. I need a neck massager, y'all. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Homemaker. He said, he said because she embraced the greatest title in the world, honey, and that there is homemaker. Because he couldn't be the man that he is. Okay, because she embraced that. Okay. He goes on to say in that speech that my wife may not have had her dream fulfilled. But if you were to ask her, okay, she would say that she's all right with that. Mm-hmm. Mm. What say you? What say you with this? Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you what I say. Because in the beginning, just hearing that clip, I was hot. Okay, I was hot. And I was like, did he just say that for real? And I went into the whole thing of, oh my God, I don't believe that men still think that way and this, that, and the other. It wasn't until I heard the whole 20-minute speech that I got where this was going. Okay. And I'm going to encourage you. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me go. Research department, do this for me. Could you go? It's up on YouTube. Google, search for Benedictine college speech, and it's a full speech. It's 20 minutes long, 20 minutes and some seconds. Could you grab that and put that in the chat for me? Okay, in all the chat so that folks can go there and see it themselves, the whole thing. You have to look at the whole entire thing in order to understand what this is. And what this is, it's basically, it's a religious college. So you have a man who is a traditional Catholic who believes in the traditional strongholds of what the faith means. And he's telling these women, okay, yeah, this is cute, but to be a true Catholic, honey, your place as a woman is to be a homemaker and to be good wives to your husbands and mothers to your children, and et cetera, okay? He goes on and, he criticizes the government, as you heard in the first clip, that he's a devout Catholic, yes, but he has the audacity to sit up there and talk about, he does the cross sign, honey, at a pro-abortion, rally and this, that, and the other. So he goes on, and it's basically, I would call it a sermon, if you will. It's a Catholic sermon. Now, what I thought was interesting was the number of the thunderous applause that he got at the end. Them children applauded. Now, I don't know if they applauded because they loved it, applauded because it was over, or whatever the case may be. This here is still a Catholic church. It's a Catholic school, a private Catholic school. They had a traditional Catholic man come up and give a speech to young Catholic man's point of view, and basically told them, yeah, you got this degree and all, honey, but they lied to you by saying that you're going to get all these degrees and you're going to get all these positions and titles and things, and you're going to be something in the world, when the greatest achievement for you, according to the Catholic faith, should be that of homemaker. Because that there are the tenets okay, of the faith. That is what traditional Catholicism is all about. You don't believe in abortion. You don't believe in divorce. You don't, she's the homemaker. He's the provider. She's the homemaker. That is what, they believe. I've been to a couple of Catholic services, and it's a little too much for me. Okay, it's a little too much for me. And whatever. In that speech, he criticizes the leadership, the Catholic leadership, and carrying on. He criticized, oh, honey, he does a doozy. He does a doozy. But it's all in the name of being a proud traditional Catholic. So in that context, honey, what he said was on brand. Okay. Now, I know they talked about this on The View, and I'm going to agree with Whoopi Goldberg. When she said, listen, if we were going to battle with folks because Kaepernick took a knee on the football field and were rallying for folks to understand that that was his right to do, then we have to rally and say that this is okay, even though we disagree with what the hell he said. It's okay for him to have his opinion. And I have to stand behind that, because y'all know the alphabet children, honey, have gotten us to a point, and I'm blaming it on us. I'm blaming it on the alphabet children, because we have gotten to a point where no one can have an opinion anymore without it being hate speech, this speech, that speech. You're this phobic, that phobic, this, that. We have gotten to a point where no one can have an opinion anymore. And we just can't say that we disagree with your opinion. No one can have it, because now we've labeled the opinion to be some kind of phobia, some kind of hatred, some kind of something. So now when we hear these kinds of things, it's an automatic trigger. It's an automatic trigger. And that's not necessarily fair. I'm glad that I caught all of this in its entirety, because I did not want to see the highlights. Okay. I wanted to hear this thing in its entirety. Okay. So that I could get a complete and comprehensive overview. All right. And as I said, as a traditional Catholic man, okay, that's exactly what he gave. He gave a sermon to these women and basically told them, yeah, this is cute that you're graduating, and congratulations on your achievement. But your greatest achievement is that of homemaker. And yes, my wife thought the same thing, but when she married me, honey, okay, she became a wife. I became a better man for it. And yes, she didn't achieve her dreams, but she okay. And if you ask her, she'll tell you she good. So we can't be mad at that because we disagree with what he said. Those are his beliefs, and okay, that's fine. I don't have to support it. I don't have to look at him in the face. And those who support it will be on his side and pat him on the back. I ain't got to fuck with that. Because Lord knows that's the furthest thing for me. He cussed us out. Okay, we got a whole month dealing with pride, honey, that's degenerates. And he called us a bunch of degenerates and things. Okay, oh, okay, you know what? Fuck you too. Because it's these same degenerates, honey, that's lusting after you when you're on that football field, honey, in them tight ass pants or whatever, slapping each other on the ass and grabbing balls from up under somebody's legs and shit, piling up on top of another man. Ooh, okay. That you say is your profession. You're a professional ball grabber. You're a professional tight end and or wide receiver. How about okay? Mm-hmm. But here's the thing about free speech and protecting the First Amendment and all that kind of stuff. Y'all will hear me say this constantly. I will fight for a Klansman's right to say that the shit that they say. Because if I don't fight for them because I disagree with what they say, then that means that I lose for me. Because if I fight for them to be shut up and shut down, that means that they can come and tell me to shut up and shut down. My mouth is entirely too big for anybody to tell me to shut up and to shut down or whatever. So if I do not fight, I will always fight for the right for them to be able to say what it is what they say. But also know that your words, every action has a reaction. Okay? Every circumstance has a consequence. So if you're bold enough to say that means you're bold enough to handle the consequence behind it, good, bad, or indifferent. See? So if I don't stand up and fight for First Amendment rights in that regard, then that means they're going to come from my people say some stupid shit. They say some of the most stupid, just the stupidest shit. So when you sit there and you could not possibly believe that, do you? You can't. And then when you realize that they do, it's like, damn, really? Okay. Then that's when you put up your damn borders and say, be like, you know what? Okay, that's your line right there, honey. I can't fuck with you beyond that point. Because, child, you stay on that side of the fence, honey. We'll wave when we go get each other's mail. Hey, how you doing? You okay? Cup of coffee, wonderful. Mm-hmm. I'm having tea. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kids okay? Good. Mm-hmm. All right, see you later. We'll do that. Okay, I don't have to sit down there and break bread with you. I don't have to. Okay. However, because of the person that I am, honey, if I see that you're in a bind and I see that them kids are hungry, whatever, oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'll make sure that you eat. I'll make sure that y'all got clean clothes or whatever. Come on over, do the laundry. You know. Mm-hmm. Help the kids do their homework and shit. You know. Because, yeah, to show you there's more than that. So, yeah. Okay. But that there is that, honey. We have a staunch Catholic who is espousing staunch Catholic beliefs to an all-Catholic private school. And here's the thing. If nobody had recorded that, we wouldn't know about it now, would we? If nobody recorded it and posted, that's the biggest thing. If nobody had recorded that and posted that, we would never know this, now would we? Okay. All right. That's cute. Yeah, I do too. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, baby. Busy day. Okay. But here, let me go. I'm going to do one more because this is going to be fun. No, wait a minute before I go to the big story. Let me go here.
Thank you to everybody who's been praying for me and saying good things and supporting me during this time in my life. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. God has been with us and he's carried me. Well, he's carried me through my whole life. And it means so much when I hear from y'all and you tell me, Sinbad, keep going, saying, Sinbad, we're sending prayers, we're praying, my family's praying for you. Those words are important and I feel it. I feel those prayers. I want to say this to all the people who've emailed me through the website. Some of you are going through what I'm going through, or even worse than me. I'm reading these things. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. I pray for you and understand what it's like. It's rough. I want to thank all of y'all who've been fans and friends all these years of mine. Thank you so much. Expect to see more of me soon. And don't freak out if you turn around, I'm standing right behind you. Sinbad, I can't believe you here. You can't believe it. You better believe it. Miracles happen.
Listen, I get emotional watching that. Y'all know Sinbad is a friend of the show. He's been on here, what, twice, 3 times? And he holds a special place in my heart. And though we don't know each other, you know, personally, just through the show, and I consider him to be a friend and a big brother in my head. He's from Michigan, Benton Harbor, which is called Little Detroit. And because he was gracious to come on the show and have fun with us, I enthralled with going through the hardest part of the journey when he was stricken with the stroke and carrying on, and it was the rough battles of us not knowing what was going on, and you know, he was hospitalized and this, that, and the other, and his wife and children are, you know, looking to find out what was going on. And, you know, we were all just in awe and in despair because we didn't know what was going on. That there he did back in March. And when he made an appearance, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news or whatever, but the cast from A Different World were going around to HBCUs and they were doing a tour. And when they came here to Atlanta, he was on the screen via satellite. Well, Zoom or whatever. We call, oh Lord, did I just tell my age? He was on the screen via a Zoom call or whatever. Back in the day, we used to say via satellite. But it was good that he got out and carrying on. And I'm still in communications with his assistant and PR person, Ms. Maria. And I would send her messages periodically, you know, because you know, being in because I have telephone numbers or whatever, you don't want to act as if you know them and you know you like that with them or whatever. I just send, you know, well wishes and things. And I told her, I said, listen, give Bad my regards or whatever. And the last one, when I saw him on the screen, I got teary-eyed and I got emotional because it was like looking at what God is doing with him and for his family. You know, that was just such a joy. And I'm trying to get Marsha Warfield to come on the show, y'all. I think she's about ready to do it. Her birthday is the day after mine, and so we Pisces brethren and sistering and carrying on. Or I should say my birthday is the day before hers because she's a little older. She had taken a picture with him, and recently a lot of the comedians had come together to do a fundraiser for him, right? Marsha and Kevin Hart and Dion Cole and as a number of other folks that were there. Was a whole bunch of them. And I got to look at the picture to see who all was there. But they came out to come and to honor, you know, just a pioneer and one of the greats in the game. And to rally. And this is something that I wish that all of us would have in the entertainment industry, because all we hear is this money. Y'all know, we hear these contracts, we hear this kind of money, we hear money. But what we don't hear is insurance. We don't hear the taxes that they have to pay. Y'all got that from Taraji, when Taraji said, okay, listen, I make this money, but here, half of it go to taxes. And she's about right. It's like 40-45% go to taxes. Okay. And then as she broke it down, like, I got to pay all these other people out of the gross, not the net. You do it. If they got 45%, the agent get 20%, this one get 10%, your stylists and the publicists and everybody else get 10%. You do the math, honey, after it's all said and done, you ain't gonna have but 0%. Because 20% went here, 10% went there. That's already 35%, and 45% is already out. 45 or 35, that's 80%. That's 80% of the money gone. Where's the other 20 that I still got to pay folks? Now I got my bills and I got everything else. Huh? And God help you, we got a lawyer on retainer. See, when Bad was on or whatever, we talked about, his Aruba concerts and carrying on. And that there was something he funded that himself. Would y'all go back and look at the Sinbad, fun times or whatever? He put 4 of them on, right? A couple of my favorites, my 2 favorites was Natalie Cole and the one with Stephanie Mills. I know Stephanie Mills. But he did that himself, and he filed for bankruptcy twice. He said, "Man, I had to come up with the money. I paid for that myself. That came out of my pocket." I'm like, "Ooh." So you talking about a show like that? Imagine that. Okay, imagine that you're going down to Aruba. Okay, so you got to pay for airfare, hotel. You're paying salaries and carrying on. On Aruba. Easily. You got 4, 5 acts. They got bands. Do the math, honey. Do the math. To where all of that is coming to whatever price it is. Okay, you need a budget of $20 million or whatever the case may be. Hello. That came out your pocket. So now you're relying on folks to come down to partake. So you catch a deal to where, the tickets and all that is included in this package deal, so you can make some of your money back, if not all of it. You know what I'm saying? So when they came together to do this for him, for his medical expenses and carrying on, I became very emotional because it was just such a beautiful thing that they came out for one of their own, And I'm so looking forward to the day where we have those kind of funds available for the actors and comedians and musicians and artists and dancers and all of the craft services folks and those kind of people who are in this business, to where they can pull from. Okay, when the strike did a lot. Now, he's been going through this for a minute. Now, imagine that, and then him going through the strike as well. You understand? And as fickle as this business is, because of his health conditions, promoters ain't going to want to take a chance right now, because then he'd become a liability, and this, that, and the other. And it becomes all that fuck shit that they want to say or whatever. And now, how do I make a living? You know what I'm saying? So it becomes all of that. It becomes all of that. And it was just a beautiful thing to see. It was just a beautiful thing to see. And Bad, if you're listening, brother, you got a spot here. I can't wait until you're able to come and you're strong enough to want to share your testimony of what you're going through. And I want to get you here just before you're about ready to go out on the stage to go and sock it to us. Because I know God is giving you material throughout all of this that you're going through, so that when you come back on that stage, baby, you finna let us have it. You hear me? You about to let us have it. And we need that, because we need you. I'm waiting on you to get that $20 million Netflix special. I'm waiting on all of that for you, so that you can sit up there and come back and do your thing. You ain't got to be one of the kings of comedy. Okay, that title may be overrated. I need you to be the bad one out of you, Sinbad. Okay, the conqueror of all the seas and the oceans. That's why you chose the name, remember? Come on and do your thing, player. And when you're ready, Big Meech's gonna be right here to welcome you in, to sit down. I'm probably gonna be crying and carrying on to see you, to hear you. Yes. Book in Detroit when you did your autograph. Remember when we, because I did meet him, y'all, at a book signing, and I told him, I said, I've been following you since your Star Search days when you had that shag haircut. He thought that was funny. So yeah, I'm ready for my brother to come on back and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So okay, let me I'm going to what I got. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Mershon's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
you,
please
Green.
regain
That's
order
beneath
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play. with
Baby
me.
girl? I don't think
we are going to
so.
move, and we're going to take your words down.
I
Thank you very
second that motion.
So who will have to pay? Okay. Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to apologize.
recognizes
No.
Mr.
She
Perry.
needs to
Okay,
apologize.
hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Chair,
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
think
minority.
it's pretty self-evident.
Chair you're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not.
of order.
You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd
the.
like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
I would
Move to
like
strike the
to
lady's
as well.
words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
words.
another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right.
get
Okay.
your members under
Here's
control.
the correct parliament. Ms. Green, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll
All
strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection.
Not apologizing.
Chair, 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I had
strike
no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you
You
don't want to
just
talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
Crockett.
I can't hear you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
Chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes.
I'm gonna have my cheese and crackers. Did y'all catch all that? Marjorie Taylor Greene, honey, and her mouth about to get her ass whooped up in there by AOC and Miss Crockett. Okay? Child, this here has been the talk of the town since this went public. And here's my take on it. Politics can get dirty. And yes, and y'all know I have no qualms about using 4-letter and 5-letter and colorful words, honey, to be descriptive as possible. Okay. And just like Ms. Crocker said, now see, y'all do this, and if we come for you, okay, and if I come back and say some shit about you, then y'all gonna look at me like I'm funny. Okay. And then y'all see when she cuss, now everybody now want to hush her mouth. No, fuck that. You don't hush me. Because now I'm sitting up here trying to get this together. But what did she call it? She called her a bleach blonde. A bleach blonde, butch back body bitch, basically. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Okay. It's the because she said that. Okay. And the thing of it was she did it so tactfully because as she said, let me understand your ruling. So if someone were to say this, that would not be considered to be a personal attack, now, right? Because every time I hear this, I miss what he said about the ruling. Because apparently there's something in there, if it was here or maybe it happened earlier, where the chair sat up there and said he was not going to allow such and so. And they said it on The View and I missed it. I'm like, okay, I didn't hear that part. But apparently that's what this ruling was, okay? And I keep playing this over and over so I can get it. But he said something in there, and that's the kind of we're asking for clarity on the ruling because the ruling started to where he wasn't going to allow Miss Steen to apologize or whatever. It was like he was going to let that stand and let it slide about the fake eyelashes and shit. So you started shit and don't know how to take it. Now all of a sudden, oh no, we're gonna move this striker. No, we're not gonna do this because no, bitch, no, you're not gonna sit up here and hit me in my motherfucking chest, bitch. Oh no, I don't want to fight. Yes, the fuck you do. Oh yes, the fuck you motherfucking do. Really? That was comical, high drama. And that there is what we have in office. And for those of you who support Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene, I still need to understand why. Make it make sense to me because everything that has come out of this woman, I mean, everything that has come out of this woman's mouth has been contradictory to the progression of this damn world. And particularly, she's down here in Georgia, and she's in one of these damn districts here in Georgia, okay? And it's like, Miss Thing, for real? And she represents a lot of the backwoods areas that carry on, you know, those who are in those rural areas who are of a certain ideology, okay? And she represents those particular people. And it's like, wait a minute, honey, I need for somebody who has a level head, okay, to make it make sense of why you gave her your support to be in office. And please don't let it be I voted for her because I didn't want the black man to win. Because that's exactly what it feels like. There's a black guy, his name is Marshall, I can't think of his name, who had been running against her. He lost and carried on. I'm just trying to understand that. Yeah, it was beautiful, darling. I'm trying to make it make sense. And this particular stunt right here, the woman does not need to be in office. See, that kind of shit that she's doing, she is not someone who needs to have that chair. She needs to be like a lobbyist or something, you know, the people who are on the outside always hollering, trying to get in, trying to make something happen, trying to. She needs to be one of those kind of people. You understand? This whole thing here, baby. This ain't working. It ain't working. It does not work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But okay, it was high drama. But listen, I had a couple more stories, but I think I'm gonna save these until later. No, I'm not. Get into this one. How many of y'all have been here? How many of y'all have broken your New Year's resolutions and carrying on? Y'all probably broke them the second week. We are now in the middle of May. Do y'all realize that? We are in the middle of May, 5 months into the new year already. Already. See?
La di di da 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 da. Why didn't I start New Year's Day? I knew the summer was coming, but I still ate everything you posted on this app. I only like a monkey to get it tight and right. I need to find a plug for some Ozempic, unbig my back, make my waist slim again, undo the sugar and carbs that I ate all year long, DoorDashed all the time, uneat these meals. I ate so many nights, unbig my plate.
Unbig my bag, baby. Unbig my motherfucking bag, baby. Well, that's cute that we found a way to talk about big back bitches that carrying on, since that was the term that came from Charlemagne the God and all that. Honey, how many of y'all have had that struggle? I'm down. Y'all know I had got up to 380. I am now down to 365. I am. Went to go take my physical a couple of days ago. Stood on that scale. That thing said 364.9. So I was like 365. So I'm lovely. I'm like, ooh, okay, all right. I got to get back under 300. My goal is to get back down to 290. Well, I should say my goal is 290. Okay, because that there would be lovely for me. And things of that nature. And I'm not as big as I once was. Y'all know I was over 500 pounds at one point and things. And so now, having to get back on program, because y'all do know that I had a gastric surgery back in 2012. Okay, so the weight that I've gained back, I'm not as big as I used to be, but I'm right here. Wherever I am right now is usually my normal. This is where I usually stay. Okay, however, now that I'm well over 50, I'm 54 now, so I need to get back up under 300 so that I can keep my joints and stuff together and this, that, and that, to have a little bit more flexibility and, those kinds of things. So, yeah, I get it, honey. I get it. She said, unbreak my back, honey. Unbig my back. Unbig it. That's hot. Okay, we're going to leave on that. I'm going to end the show with that particular note, because the other story that I had was going to be kind of deep, but I'm going to save that because I want to, that's something that's going to require some interaction between us, because though I love the poem, I got a bigger question beside it. Okay. So on that note, my darlings, listen, I want you guys to have a wonderful time, honey. It is that time. Listen, we are here in Atlanta, and today being Friday, May 17th, 2024. Y'all know I usually don't like dating the videos for those who watch this stuff in the archives, and then it gets to tell how old it is. Okay, so if you're looking at this and this damn thing happens to be 10 years old, girl, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mean to date it. But this coming Sunday, May 19th, 2024, baby, we are going to be in Piedmont Park because it is what? Indigenous House, baby. We got John Dennis has put together a lovely little spread. We got DJ Spin, DJ Kelly Kale. He got some surprise DJs coming. And we got a special guest artist. Her name is Tasha Lachey. Is one of DJ Spin's artists and carrying on. And she's going to come out and, let us have it vocally and things. And we're going to be out there at Piedmont Park in the pavilion starting at 12 noon. We go from 12 noon until 10 p.m., baby. So listen, I need for you to grab all of your people. Bring your chairs and carrying on. Bring your fans. Okay. We're going to go out there and let have. Okay. Bring your fans. Make sure you bring lots. So we're going to go out here and dance. I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. Because it's all about a statement too. You got to come out here and have cute clothes to wear when you're going to be dancing. And I got to think of a color. I'm looking at over the years, what have I worn? And I found some gray shorts that I may wear these gray shorts. But I got to make sure I take a couple of tops because I sweat a lot. So I may have to, And I got to go to the store because I got to give me some B12, children. Got to get some B12 because I got to keep my energy together, okay? So if you are here in Atlanta or going to be down here in Atlanta, this Sunday, the third Sunday of May, every year until it changes, third Sunday of May is always Indigenous House, where we are the original house people, honey. You understand? I need y'all to come on down, come meet me there, honey. Don't meet me there, beat me there, honey. Greet me there, honey. That's what it is. Don't just meet me there, honey. Greet me there. Okay, y'all come up to me, give me some sugar, honey. High five. Give me a little T sign or something. Y'all come on out, get the dance on and carrying on, honey. We're going to do it like we used to do it. For those who can still do it that way, if you can't, modify it, honey. Because I can't give enough full 6 o'clock like I used to. But a bitch could give a 5:15. Okay. So in that regard, honey, listen, we'll see you guys again soon. I'm gonna try to come back with y'all tomorrow on Saturday, and visit with you guys and things of that nature. I got a long day tomorrow. Listen, you may finish all of your crumpets because the tea has been dished, and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with big meats. And in the absence of the big guy ally, honey, Minister Lavelle, and also Aunt Nikki, honey, she's still taking care of her business over there in Philly. In their absence, honey, thank you for loving us the way that you do. Listen, if you love me and love us like you say that you do, I need you to like, subscribe, share. Get this thing out there, honey. Let the folks know what's going on, okay? If you can't stand me, don't like the fact that I'm LGBT, didn't like what I said, want a neck roll, and I'm all kinds of bitches, hoes, motherfuckers, ain't shits, and faggots, and this, that, and the other. You could tell all of your motherfucking enemies to come over here to like, subscribe, and to share. Because I need you to understand a few things. That everything that we are doing, everything that we are doing, honey, in any way, shape, style, form, and or fashion, everything that we're doing will move forward. Until we meet again, my darlings, you be safe, be good to yourself. Always be good to yourself. Stop trying to be good to everybody else. Be good to yourself. No, as a matter of fact, no. Be good to everybody else. Be better to yourself so that you can become the best. Be good to everybody. Be better to yourself so that you can elevate to be the best. Okay? So, on that note, my darlings,